To the military from Sonja Chastain. I am an anti-abortion human rights advocate. I grew up in Salem, Oregon, met Corrie ten Boom, a Dutch clockmaker, when I was 8 at Bethel Elementary on State Street, about the same time that I received my self-manager button that I earned by getting along with my classmates 43 years ago. In September 1944, the Nazis deported Corrie and Betsy, her sister, to the Ravensbrück concentration camp in Germany. In Ravensbrück, the sisters managed to stay together until Betsy died that December. The camp administration, due to a clerical error, released Corrie ten Boom in late December 1944. I went to Salem Academy, graduated in 1989, then went to Northwest Nazarene College, now university. I received a bachelor degree in business administration, a minor in childhood education, and adolescence to womanhood literature degree. I have 3 grown sons, and by the grace of God, I have 5 grandchildren. I have worked security and crowd control over the past 8 years, and over the Pacific Northwest U of O games in Eugene, String Summit, Hillsboro, the Davis Cup Olympic qualifying events at Hayward Field, University of Oregon, Edgefield, Oregon State Fair, the Convention Center, the Methodist Church, the Methodist Convention, the Expo, the Portland Racetrack, many events at Natal Parkway, Pride events, and Race for the Cure. So many places, too many to recall, even Pacific University. As you know, Roe versus Wade has been overturned. Now, the lives of the unborn in utero, irrefutable human beings, members of the species Homo sapien, our offspring, babies in the womb, as seen in ultrasound, our brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, neighbors, friends, our future musicians, poets. The Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade June 24, 2022. Abortion is no longer protected on federal level. Individual states will decide whether abortion is legal within their state. At this point, the Supreme Court has said that abortion is unconstitutional. On Friday, the Supreme Court said they will do their utmost to protect women from dangerous abortion pills, which have killed over 24 women. The abortion industry used the COVID crisis to begin prescribing the dangerous abortion pills seemingly unnoticed. Unfortunately, there is no national reporting of tragic deaths that happen to women through abortion or other tragic deaths. Basically, since the overturning of Roe versus Wade, personhood established, a zygote, an embryo, a fetus, which is little baby in Latin. Also, military justice is to be established here, protecting all. You were once a zygote. We all were at one time. Military, get the backbone that you've had since you were a fetus. Now come along and protect our fellow human beings, members of the species Homo sapien, as seen in ultrasound, where we saw our brothers and sisters in the womb. Bible trivia game night, good way to fortify family. Jesus gave up his life for his friends. Now let's be a friend. Speak up for the life of in utero, for it is entirely unfair to not encourage, support a family having a baby. After all, babies are a gift from God. I'm very aware of Portland being number 1 for sex trafficking. I'm pleased that places that sell alcohol must report signs of sex trafficking to OLCC, the police, as of 2021, and still wonder why the porno stores. Okay. Beside Cheetah, Silverton Road, I think I've also heard stories of this at Bob's. Sex trafficking is very real. The motels on Portland Road, suspect. Sadly, I've noticed during the 40-day prayer to end abortion on Wolverine Street that started February 22nd, 2023, that many Spanish people work there. There are also many pimps bringing Mexican women in insisting on her having an abortion, pimps in fancy cars bringing underage girls in for repeated abortion, and so close to McNary High School off of Lancaster. Kermit Gosnell, a serial killer abortion doctor in Philadelphia, killed babies born alive after inducing them, then using scissors to cut their spine, keeping baby feet in jars. This is desecration of graves on Native American ground. His wife also indicted for living off $2 million a year. Knowing what was happening in there and not stopping it or telling anyone, $2 million a year for a bloodbath. His 15-year-old assistant witnessed blood squirting all over the room as he cut their spines, their necks. Kermit Gosnell funneled drugs into Philadelphia. Serial killer abortion doctor, rich yet lived in squalor. The smell so foul, bags of dead babies, even in freezers. The police even checked his crab pot in his backyard on the dock. Had his 15-year-old assistant administer anesthesia to a patient, and she died. The ambulance couldn't get a stretcher up the stairs of the unregulated abortion clinic. No one wanted to check because of woman's choice. Will you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Mr. Rogers, Military Unite, Roe versus Wade has been overturned. Now go into the community, make disciples, so to speak. Game night on the docket to strengthen family unit. Jello, anyone. Bring your favorite dish. Bring soccer balls, flag football, sports, whatever, to bring help to families. The women in Oregon really are abused and used by men. Women also. I saw a gruff mom force her beautiful daughter to have an abortion. That's no woman unaliving her grandson. A real woman sacrifices her life for the sake of her sons and daughters. And you know this because your mom did it for you.